What's going on, Street Drip? Welcome back to the channel, Drip Squad. Thank you guys for tuning back in. Today we got a video a little bit different from all the other videos I've done. We're gonna do the oil change. Finally! But this time we're gonna do it DIY. So I'm just waiting on my neighbor to come through. He's a certified mechanic. He's about to help your boy out. I pretty much know how to do it. Just a couple stuff, you know, I just want to make sure it's my first time. I'm a little nervous that I'm doing everything right, and he's gonna help your boy get it right and get it done. So from what I've seen, it's a pretty simple process to do. The only thing that I'll show you here, it's a little dark, but this is where the oil filter is. That size, a little hard to find. It's not your standard one you usually have in your arsenal. Unless you got a big boy full tool set, but I will show everything in the link below, and you guys will get to see you know, all the tools that I use that are required to do this. But like I said, it's pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy about it. The only thing, I'm not using a pump, so I will be lifting the car and getting underneath and doing it from the drain, using the drain plug, doing it that way. I know most people that do the DIY, they have the little pump. I may do that in the future, I'm not too sure, but this time, since it's my first DIY one, I just want to do it the old school way and make sure I get, you know, all that oil out of there. And you know, sometimes when you do it with the pump, a little bit can sit in the bottom, so I'm a little bit concerned with that. But we're gonna see how this goes. Hopefully it goes smooth, no issues. But yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride, so stick around and stay tuned. All right, guys, we got wifey's car out of the spot to get more space in here, and we're gonna give you guys a cold start. So here we go. We got the car up in the air, ready to go. Everything's secure. Just got to get under there to get the bolts loosened and get to the drain plug. And once we do that, it's back up top here. So I'm gonna try to see if we can finesse under there with the space that we got. All right, guys. So it's the front panel that you have to remove. Sorry, can't even talk. And you need the 25 for the Torx head. Audi loves using that. So once you take all this off, you'll have access to the drain plug, hopefully. All right, guys, so here's the old oil filter. Show you carefully so it won't splash. And it's out. We check the oil, and as you can see there, no particles, good sign. No shavings, good sign as well. And if you come down here, we got to the drain plug, which is right there. It actually is reusable. I know some people put a whole new one, but on this one you can actually reuse it from inspection. I mean, if you want to, you can get a whole new one, but basically save you some money. It is metal and it has a metal gasket, but when we bought the new filter, it actually comes with the gasket as well, which I'll show you here. Right there. Oh, there you go. So it comes with the new gasket. Shout out to the guys at Euro Tuning. You can buy this whole kit through their site, but I was actually able to get it directly from them when we went to the car meet that was out there. So you guys definitely go back and check that video. But that's what it looks like there. Put your ring back on. You get the whole new ring as well. Pop that back on, and then we'll fill the oil. And that's pretty much it. There's really nothing much to it. The hardest part, if you do decide to do it this way with the drain plug, is that cover. Like I said there, it gave us a little trouble coming out. And this is DIY, so we're not at a professional shop with a full lift, which would have been a lot easier to get to. But if you're doing it like this in your own garage, it might be slightly difficult. You might need a second hand or somebody who really knows what they're doing, which is what I got right here, professional. So we're about to put this back in, easy peasy, and then fill up the oil. and then pretty much reset it on the inside, which I'll show you guys how to do on the internal system with the MMI. So the new bolt and gasket is in. I'm just going to torque it to make sure it's in there pretty solid. Alright, so filter's back on. You could torque it. I believe it's 25 pounds is what it requests. And if you actually look very, very closely, tells you right there how to do it or what it should be at. But basically you can hand tighten that pretty well, and you know, it's pretty much the same thing as torquing. But if you want to be pro about it, that's how you do it there. And we're about to put in the oil after we put in the new gasket as well, and you should be good to go, guys. So guys, if you do decide to use the new one, light malfunction, just know, so this is the new one here. That's the old one. It's gonna have a slight curve to it, but basically the way we're gonna do it, we're gonna put the flat side to the oil pan and just kind of torque it in that way. That's essentially what they did here, as you could see. The only problem is they did it a little too tight and it kind of left a groove there, so I wasn't feeling good on using that. So we're just gonna use the whole new one that it came with. You could see it right there. If it shows pretty good, but there you go. You got the idea. So we're gonna go with the new one and get that in. So you might want to double check that as well. So you could use the same bolt, but you just want to use the new ring that it comes with, or gasket. All right guys, now it's oil time. This is the oil that I used, 0W20 as recommended. And we're using the liquid moly Top Tech. And I'm gonna pour that in, fill it, make sure there's no leaks, and we should be good to go from there. This one takes 7.5, so basically that big boy right there, and 3 of these guys here, to show you which one it is exactly, because I know you guys are gonna be asking in the comments. So this is the exact one that I'm using, and pretty much the one that they recommend as well. You could use whatever you want. Valvoline, or you know, whatever else is out there that you feel comfortable with, but there it goes. This one's green, guys. Pretty cool. I know some have blue, but that's the Incredible Hulk juice going in there. That's how you get 5,000 horsepower. All right guys, so here's the bill from Euro Tuning. Shows you exactly what the price is. So you got the oil and you got the filter. Let me get that to focus. Boom, there you go. So all in all, came out to $439. Tax is going to be different if you order it online to wherever you live. But just wanted to show you guys that so you could see, get an idea what you're going to be spending. All right guys, so on the final bottle, you're actually going to use half of that. I overlooked it. That's actually 8 total if you measure it. So that last bottle, you're only going to use half of it. It should go up to the line there. It's got 9 little dashes. So we went pretty much halfway, call it right there. So you could use that later on, maybe just to top off or anything like that, or your next oil change. But she's good to go. Everything's in there. The only thing you want to look out for is the dipstick over here. It's not your traditional dipstick, so it doesn't have the whole kind of, you know, aluminum blade. It's just this little cover right here. Basically, everything's done internal on the computer system when you're checking it for the level, and then also checking for the resetting the interval as well, which I'll show you once we get the car down. All right, guys, so we are all done. Everything's put back together. Pretty easy, just doing a little bit of cleanup, putting the oils in the recycle. And so we're gonna put the car down, start it up, and I'm gonna go inside and show you guys how to reset the interval and also check for the level as well. So stick around for that. All right, guys, so we are gonna check this out. and check if the oil levels are correct. Waiting for this thing to start up. You're going to service interval, and you're going to hit, that's what I put it at. Next one, so you hit reset, hit yes, wait for that to change. And then you're gonna go back and go to which one? Oh, right here, oil level. Hit that. After 2 minutes, engine must be warm and turned off. So let's go ahead and let it run for a little bit longer, and then we'll come back and show you the oil level. All right, guys. So apparently it couldn't show you the oil level because the car has to warm up for at least 2 minutes, but we did, and it was still cold, as you could see there. Temperature hasn't gone up at all, so perfect time to do a little joyride. So I'm gonna take you guys along for that. All right, guys, here we go. I'm gonna open her up a little bit. Oh yes, very smooth rolls over here. So basically, if you fill the oil, and let me put the window up. If you fill the oil and the car doesn't like it, your check engine light is gonna come on for oil purposes. But that's just because the oil, when we put it in, we put it a little bit above where you want it to be. That'll basically will, pretty much burn itself off and go back to normal after driving for a while. So I'm just kind of driving it here. Getting the car settled in and making sure everything's running good, and also giving you guys a good night video. I don't know what you can see, but I was assuming that this road was gonna have some lights on it, but apparently it doesn't. But for me, it definitely is nice and smooth, running really good on these smooth roads back here. Damn, it is actually dark. I'm gonna see if I can find some better suited lit roads so you guys can see. Alright, guys, so apparently I took a wrong turn, a couple wrong turns. Strangely, I know where I'm at now. Ooh, this thing is riding crazy. Car is definitely warmed up now and just running. This thing just wants to go now. This is the one thing I love about this car, especially with the tune. Once you get it up to temperature, and man, when you step on it, it just goes, moves. And it doesn't want you to stop. It just, the way it handles everything, it just comes completely alive. So crazy. I love this car, man. Every time I get in and put my foot on the gas, definitely puts a smile on the face.
So excited! So excited!
All right, guys, so I got completely lost. Ended up, what am I, 15 minutes away from home on these weird, long back roads. Pretty crazy. Fun roads, but got a little scared because I'm like, damn, you can see there's no lights at all. I don't know where the hell I am. I see horse crossing signs, and then all of a sudden, boom, pops up these like big old mansions, pretty well lit. And then I finally found sort of where I was, or I thought, and then I got lost again. Man, just know, Florida's huge, guys. Only here can you get lost 15 minutes away from your house.
Emotional, damn it.
So yeah, I think I found the way back now. GPS, well, that's another thing. GPS wasn't working. I had no signal where I was. I'm like, oh shit, there we go. But yeah, we're back on track, guys. Oh wow, this is pretty cool, guys. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but this whole way down the street, they got these lights up here. Let me see if I can get this one for you. They got it decorated all for Christmas. You can see that right there. So basically it's going all the way down the road. Pretty cool when you're driving. It kind of sets the scene and the tone for you. This is dope. Never seen that before. And of course we get stuck behind the slow car like usual. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely let me know in the comments. Let me know if you guys DIY'd it the same way, or how did you do it on yours. Did you have any issues or anything like that? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe, smash that like. Street Drip, I'll see you on the next one. We're out. Alright guys, so we got the engine warmed up just to get it warmed up, but now you can go back here on oil level, hit oil level, and boom, you could see before it was kind of like right at half, and now you're maxed out. So that's pretty much how you do it, guys.